In the last module, we were covering the first attribute of the hand, which was types of skin and texture of the skin. Today, we're going to cover the flexibility of the hand and how is that important as an attribute. So flexibility refers to the hand's ability to open fully. The flexibility of the hand correlates with the openness and flexibility of a person's nature. When you test the flexibility of the hand, you are really testing the flexibility of the mind. When testing for flexibility, it's important to support the hand at the edge of the palm, just as the knuckles. Press down and bend the fingers back until you feel resistance. Never force the fingers and always test both hands. Flexibility is likely to change over time, sometimes to a surprising degree. Most people have one hand that is the dominant hand, of course. People can be right-handed or left-handed, although some people are ambidextrous, like we talked before. The dominant hand will show the person's current state of being. Always look at the recessive or less strong hand to see how the person started out. In considering flexibility, we will look at 4 gradations or levels. We're going to look at a stiff, flexible, extremely flexible, and straight. So let's talk about the stiff hand. The stiff hand does not open to its full extent. The fingers remain curved inward even when light pressure is applied. And there's a couple of, I put a couple over here, but we'll talk later, of course, as we get older. There's different kinds of flexibility and problems that arise, but what we're talking about something is just generalities of a person that, is healthy or relatively healthy, and does have a stiffness in their hand. So when the hand can open, the mind is not open. These people are afraid of new ideas and new ventures, and there is little mental adaptability. Their minds are frozen, and they like the old ways best. They need to change, but they resist change. These people feel safe by clinging to societal conventions. Often they are ultra-conservative, stingy, and possessive. The adjective tight-fisted will apply here. People with stiff hands are hoarders and do not like to take chances. They can still succeed in this world, usually through working hard and saving their money. Their success will certainly not be through inspiration or risk-taking. One benefit of their highly possessive nature is that they keep secrets very well. When you encounter a stiff hand, always ask if the person, of course, suffers from arthritis. If so, when reading the palm, the lack of hands of flexibility will not carry full significance. Now let's talk about the flexible hand. Flexible fingers bend back to form a graceful arch without causing the person any pain or discomfort. Flexible fingers show a flexible mind. The ones shown here are a little bit extreme, but these people can absorb and understand things quickly and easily. They can adapt to changing circumstances with ease and are open to new experiences and ideas. These people are emotional, generous, versatile, and sometimes extravagant. They're sympathetic and they enjoy meeting new people. This is an excellent for spirituality because the individual is open to receive the influence of a higher power. Although people with flexible hands are adaptable, they are not extreme. They are open and receptive. Now, a couple of these cases over here, as you might see in the center one and the one on the left, might be what we call the extremely flexible hand. Some hands are so flexible that their fingers nearly form a 90-degree angle when they are bent backwards. The angle may be as wide as 120 degrees, almost folding back upon the hand, and both of these angles indicate extreme flexibility. Such people are sometimes described as being double-jointed. These people have all the qualities of those with flexible hands. Their versatility, generosity, extravagance, and adaptability, but even more so. There is a danger when the hand is too flexible. A person may want to go too fast and in too many directions at once. They might be too open, too versatile, and experience great extremes of emotion. They can change their moods in the blink of an eye. A person with very flexible hands is capable of achieving much in this world, but he must learn, or she must learn, self-control. He or she could turn out to be a jack of all trades and master of none. Concentration of energy is the key. When energy is harnessed and determination is added to natural versatility, this person is capable of achieving the highest degree of success. The great asset of extremely flexible hands is that the person can see his own faults when they are properly pointed out. Now let's talk about the straight hand. The happy medium between stiff and flexible hands is the hand that opens straight to its full extent. Sometimes the fingers will bend back just a little bit. This is an excellent degree of flexibility to have and is considered the normal or standard development. Occasionally people are disappointed when they find that they have the normal or standard form of anything, but this is a misguided response. This standard indication of flexibility gives full support to whatever qualities are found in the mounts and lines of the hand. It is always considered a positive aspect to have a standard flexibility, although it does not help to determine a person's uniqueness. A person with the standard flexibility tends to be more balanced and practical. These people do not go to the extremes. A balanced flexibility favors a more balanced emotional life. If someone with a standard flexibility is strongly emotional, it will be indicated by some other aspect of the hand, such as, for example, a highly developed man of Venus. People with normal flexibility are not afraid of new things and are open to change, where people with very flexible hands might jump right in and accept a challenge too quickly or change too quickly. A person with balanced flexibility likes time to consider the options. The same is true when considering generosity. Whereas stiff hands or stingy and overly flexible hands give too much, the person with the standard flexibility will listen to others thoughtfully and give when they feel it is appropriate. They are conservative, but they are not rigid. When checking for flexibility, it is useful to test each finger individually. If one finger is far more flexible than the others, then the mount archetype associated with the finger is more pronounced. As you can see, we're starting to get very deep with some of these attributes. In some hands, the first phalanges of the fingers are flexible in their own right. This is possible even on a hand that has a standard flexibility. One or more fingertips could bend back and form an arch. This shows mental flexibility, as the third phalange of the fingers represents the world of thoughts and ideas. This is somewhat different from the flexibility of the entire hand, as the flexibility applies to all areas of life. The flexibility of the third phalange deals only with the mental aspect. Mental flexibility may be found on all fingers or only on one. If it is in all fingers, the person picks up knowledge and ideas easily. However, there is no guarantee that this knowledge will be fully absorbed. Things may be easily learned and easily forgotten. If flexibility is found on only one finger, the adaptation and versatility will apply to the qualities associated with that finger and its mount. I hope that you enjoy learning about flexibility in palmistry. In the next module, we're going to cover consistency of the palm and the 4 categories of consistency. We will talk about the flabby hand, the soft hand, the elastic hand, and the hard hand, and also about the color in the hands and lines. I see you then.